my name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody who is struggling to sleep at night, someone who feels like it's only a matter of time before someone else is expressing their interest in you or pursuing you romantically. I'm going to be a little bit more specific with that. I think this is actually someone who is worried about you sleeping with other people. Funny because I think I just wore my the 1975 shirt. Was it the day before yesterday? And they had that song, I don't want your body, but I hate to think about you with somebody new, right? This is someone, and I have to like kind of cover up the lady, but this is someone who is pretty nervous about what kinds of things might be happening now that the two of you are no contact, or now that they don't have access to you anymore. And whether or not that means that there's someone that would, interest you in a physical way. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of Wind Chime 10. A little bit more. I hope you're having a good day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box, as is more information on how to become a member. Thank you to the current members. I haven't really decided. I should probably let you all know. I'm probably just going to do one live stream on Christmas, but I will keep you all posted. Tomorrow I think will be pretty normal. Let's see what we've got. We're going to go with the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's the closest I can get to a Christmas deck for you all, okay? Most of mine are, if they're seasonal, they're Halloween. Hello, Redbeard. How are you? What else do we have? Is it worth calling out that most of the time this Nine of Swords pictures somebody in bed who's probably having a nightmare or struggling to sleep? But in this one, we got snakes. They're not on a plane. You know what I mean? This person's thinking about what kind of activities you are doing while they are unable to sleep. To be on Santa's good list. All right. Wow. Okay. The Two of Cups or the Two of Potions right out the gate. This is a person who loves you, or who feels like at least at some point you loved them. We have the Magician and the Knight of Needles. Needles being swords, by the way. So again, we have someone here who seems to be trying to think about what you're capable of, what you would potentially do to salvage the connection, even if you're no contact or you're broken up. They're wondering, is this really the end, right? I think they're the Magician, this Nine of Swords individual. They're trying to figure out what their options are. Is there anything I can say that would get you to come back? Hello, Devil Guy. What's up? My name is Carmen. Hello, Mustafa. I'm doing well. How are you doing? you don't think anyone should have feelings, or you don't think I have feelings? Hello, Suki. How are you doing? We have the Two of Swords or the Two of Needles, and the Five of Needles or Five of Swords in the reverse. So at some point you recognized that if you wanted to be in a happy connection, it probably wouldn't be with this individual, the Magician. This could be someone who has Aries in their chart. It doesn't have to be. But this is someone who is trying to control a situation that is already out of their control. Somebody who is wondering what they can do, wondering what you are doing, wondering if you're going to chase them, probably realizing that you're not, and possibly aware of someone else being interested in you. I'm gonna put you in just a little timeout because I feel like you've misunderstood the channel here. I appreciate that you have beliefs, but we're not here to like strike down people. Okay. Hello, Harvey. How's it going? Mustafa, I do personal questions at about 30 or 35 minutes in or after the general reading, with priority to those who tip or donate. You can also donate memberships, and I'll pull a few cards for you. And I do like to do some freebies along the way, but would ask that you hold off on those comments until the personal question time. Hello, spiritual healer. How are you doing? Well, now we're even, Harvey. You know, I see your comments, right? So we got the Queen of Potions, the Queen of Cups. I don't know why I like this so much. And the Queen of Presents or Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so whoever I'm reading for, the person who's worried that you're moving on, they see you as having taken no BS or not willing to play the games that they were trying to play. So this is saying, I know my worth, I know what I deserve, I know what I'm offering, and if you're going to be a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, someone I cannot rely on, then I won't rely on you. I mean, you told me not to, right? So I think we have someone who's regretting the amount they chose to invest in this connection with the Queen of Potions or the Queen of Cups. I would encourage you to find a legal way, but I'm also sending you abundant energy, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. What else do we have? And I know you're trying to make a different word out of it, but your username is very close to my cat's name. I had him for, I think, 16 years. It might have been just under that, but see, that's Dewey. I don't know. He was a wild cat. He just like really took after the inspiration for his name. He once stole my mac and cheese, you guys. It was my fault. I shouldn't have put it where I put it. I knew he could get to it. Forgot my beverage, came back, so excited to eat my mac and cheese, and Stewie was already on it. Like, that's mine now. We have the Lovers in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Candles in the reverse. The Ace of Candles would be the Ace of Wands, by the way. So this person from your past, it's not even so much that they know that you have probably gotten over them or that you're interested in at least focusing on yourself. Not really interested in them. They know that you've chosen change, but they feel like they can impact whether or not there's, you know, a path forward with someone. So this feels to me like someone who wants to be petty or involve themselves in your matters. Maybe even try to influence how you view the new person that you might be talking to. Hello, See the Gray. How are you doing? Hello, Dragon. How are you doing? We have the Eight of Needles or the Eight of Swords and the Devil. So since you've put me in a situation where I don't have access to your information, I don't know what's going on in your life, I feel like I have to get crafty with it. I feel like I have to get someone else to help me. Because the Eight of Swords, this is like the lady who has the blindfold in front of the swords. I think this is someone who's looking to catfish you, someone who feels perhaps that they have a friend that could give them information on you. For some of you, this is a person who feels like they can watch you. So, you know, be cautious, be observant. But the end goal here is make it difficult for you to move forward. Whether that's trying to offer you something they feel like you still want from them, or trying to make things awkward or impossible between you and a new person. I'm not doing astrological signs in this. This is just a general reading, so whoever it resonates for, it'll resonate for them. But I did do readings for 2026 by astrological sign, and that was last Wednesday, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. You should just have to search like 2026 predictions, Wicked Wands Tarot. Hello, Faith. How are you doing? Hello, Ordinary. What's up? King of Presents. King of Pentacles. So this is why we don't get too focused on gender in the tarot. Our Queen of Cups has been clarified by the King of Presents or King of Pentacles. So what I'm trying to tell you is people look at you as somebody who is kind, compassionate, and lovable, but you also have this sense of stability, or you're a good friend, or you got your ish together, right? So that's why this person's worried. They feel like you've got a lot going on for you. Maybe they even felt like you were out of their league. And their concern is that there's bound to be someone else who's going to be interested or want to like shoot their shot with you. This is the Weird Cat Tarot. Oh my gosh. Okay, now it is. Happy New Year to you, Faith. I'm doing well, thank you. I haven't really made it much of a secret that I'm a Pisces. What else do we have? Eight of Wands in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse. Wow, okay, this person has like an obsession with you. I really do think this is someone who, it's like they have goals, but there are layers to them, right? First, I want to get you to no longer be like considering moving on with someone else. Second, I want to make sure that you're focused on me. Third, I want you to like, you know, horizontal mambo time with me. They're jealous. They're wanting your attention. They don't want you to be focused on anyone else, but they know that people look at you as highly desirable. So it's not even just a question of, I know that this person has a crush on you, so I've got to make sure that you don't like that person. They feel a little overwhelmed, like there's too many people that they could potentially be viewing as a romantic rival, people that would be interested. We have the Nine of Cups. Yeah. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. That's really rich of them. So they see you as their wish fulfillment. They also acknowledge that other people might look at you as their wish fulfillment or like a fantasy or a dream of theirs, right? But they're like, well, you can't give to two people. That's not all right. Like you're cheating on them, when I feel it's been made pretty clear in this reading that you have walked away, or there's an ending, or you're no contact. We were on a break. There's some possessiveness here, even as this person knows that you do not belong to them. Like, how dare you? I know we're broken up, but like, you're still mine. Come on, you know? Are you? I mean, again, that's rich of them. So we have this Page of Wands, communication, but also like good news. And Death in the reverse. They want to communicate to you and see whether or not you would be responsive if they say that there's unfinished business. But I feel like you look at this person and wonder if they're ever going to change. I don't really want to have the same argument for the 47th time. I don't really want to talk again about how you misunderstood, or how I, you know, saw the wrong thing, or how someone else is lying. It's like you're done dealing with trying to sort out the details because someone likes to make you sit in confusion. So I guess what I'm saying is it appears to be rather difficult for this person to convince you that you should forego others because of them when you're not really happy with them right now. Hello, Andrea. How are you doing? Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Andrea54. What's up? Hello, Pabayata? Did I say it right? I hope I did. Hey, that happens, yes, you know? And I'm glad that he took it well. Let's normalize people being able to accept that communicating it not being a thing is maybe not the most comfortable of conversations, but it means they're not interested in lying to you or leading you on or hanging out with two people at the same time and breaking your heart that way. Like, I don't know. I believe in us. We can get to a point where we're, you know, not ghosting people or name calling or I'm going to cheat on you even though I should probably just break up with you. This person, though, it's like they think you're cheating on them, but you've broken up with them, or they broke up with you. For some of you, it was never an exclusive thing. Probably because of them. Because when you were thinking about what you wanted in a relationship, they would run away, or you would see, this is probably not somebody who's going to be like the best partner. Why do I know that? King of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so can't rely on you. You're not very like dependable. You're probably a little bit reckless. And either we've got some anger issues or you also like to be a big flirt. I think I'd rather play Yahtzee. Hello, Grindhard. How's your morning going? How could you not be? Didn't we just get the 2 of Cups for y'all? I feel like we did. Hello, James. Hello, EWS. What's going on? What else do we have? The 10 of Cups. The Queen of Swords. So they feel like you have lost that loving feeling. They feel like you have closed up shop. You're not interested in this person having access to you. They see you as having boundaries, but they also remember or like miss this supportive, caring energy that they could get from you, you know, when they decided to spend time with you. I don't know. It's like whenever things suited them. We have the Hermit and Strength in the reverse. Oh, they don't understand that some people go into hermit mode and they don't give in to one-night stands or garden tools. In this person's mind, when you break up with someone or when a relationship ends, there's always a rebound or there's always like diving right back into the dating apps, seeing who I can spend time with, who I can get to know. Like it's a job resume, right? Like, oh, I don't want to have a gap. They feel like if you're out here on your own, there's no possible way that you're actually out there just on your own because there's too many people that are interested in you. Does this person understand the concept of self-control or just like not how it applies to them? Like, it's like they think you're gonna like slip and fall onto someone else. Like you can't resist it. Okay. I don't really get that impression from you. Let's see what the Voyage of the Soul has to say. What else do we have? Hey, EWS. I like to get to know people quite a bit before I do that. But thank you for the offer. Hello, how's it going, Rick? We have limitless, expand, spread, higher, open-minded, and wishes. And seed, potential, fertility, idea, budding, future, and capable. This person is really out here thinking that you are going to turn around and immediately start a family with someone new. I think this is really just about the fact that they feel there are other people who would jump at the chance to be in a relationship with you. They feel like there are a lot of people who find you attractive, or there are a lot of people who would want to be with someone like you. But again, they seem to like not feel that you have self-control. Like if someone wants you, then you're going to pursue it. And I don't get that energy off of you because you come through as the hermit. Like you've learned lessons, you know? I don't know, man. I've been reconsidering that red beard. You know I love you. We got life is now. I feel like whoever this hermit is, which would be our Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles person, the person who's being thought about and obsessed over by an ex who's worried that you're getting it. Sorry. Sometimes euphemisms escape me, okay? Journey, road, planes, distance, movement, relocation. Sorry. So because I was thinking about journey, I saw a suitcase in my mind and then naturally started thinking about Dumb and Dumber and Samsonite. So you're telling me there's a chance kind of thing. Which makes me feel like there is somebody here who feels like they have a chance to have some sort of fling or one night stand with this hermit individual, but they really don't. You know what I'm saying? So you're telling me there's a chance was a moment where dude really, like homie did not have a chance. There was not going to be an opportunity. And then, now I can't remember. Did she actually get with him? Oh no, you guys. Hermit, are you actually going to get with this person? I can't remember how the movie ends. It's been so long since I've seen it. But she was like legit rejecting him, right? Did they actually get together, you guys? Someone help me out. Hey, Alex. I'm sorry it's not the channel for you, but I do hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I know, me too. At any rate, there are people that are interested. And we've got someone here who I think is traveling. Obviously, this is around the holidays, so we could have people that are traveling home or visiting family members. We could have even some sort of visit to see someone who's, you know, perhaps even a romantic interest. I just feel like, for the most part, this hermit is looking to have like some time alone. Or they're not rushing to get involved with someone romantically or physically. Yeah, they're more so thinking about, I want to see my family, I want to see my friends, I want to be social, and just, you know, be able to recover from what's happened, right? All right, so I do feel like they have misjudged the hermit. The magician is very convinced that it's only a matter of time before there is some horizontal mambo. But they might be wrong on that. Well, it probably is only a matter of time, but they might think that it's a much shorter time schedule. All right, this is the gold foil tarot. What else do we have? Hello, Christina. How are you doing? Ooh, if you hear my stomach growl, you can make fun of me. Apparently, I'm starting to get hungry. So we have this King of Wands, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, and I do feel like this is someone who's interested in you. This is someone who isn't quite sure where you're at, so I feel like there is a tentative offer. Probably something like hanging out in a group, seeing if they can get to know you better while there's, you know, a few other folks around. And this ex of yours may have some resource or like, you know, a mutual friend who's aware of it. I think this person finds out, your ex, the magician, I feel like they find out that there's someone who has invited you somewhere. Okay, so I don't remember where I saw this. I think it was just like a meme or like a reel or something. But there was someone who got mad at his girlfriend because she was saying that she was meeting up with a girlfriend of hers, and then they were going to go over to Michael's. And this dude really thought that this was like another dude that she was going to hang out, but she was talking about the craft store. So like, totally imagine this whole like, I'm being cheated on, when really someone was telling them they were just going shopping, you know? I feel like this is someone who is, every little potential moment where you could be alone with someone who's attracted to you, you're probably doing it, right? That's where their head's at, and that's wild. Oh, you just say yes every single chance you get? Really? They just assume that you're out here for the streets, you know? And I really don't think that you are. I think there's interested people, but I think you're just kind of like, let's hang out with some friends. Let's, you know, do some traveling, hang out with family. I feel like you have pretty strong principles. I also think this person who's asking you to hang out in kind of like a respectful or like a group setting, I think they really want a relationship. I don't think this is someone who's just trying to like hit it and quit it. But they're worried as far as like, what is it that you want? What are you interested in? And are you like not about it right now? Are you not looking right now? So I feel like this is someone who's trying to do their reconnaissance in a respectful way and make sure that they don't make you uncomfortable, right? That is wild. Maybe you have a Capricorn magnet. Hello, Kumar. How are you doing? So we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ace of Wands. They just want you to reject everyone. They don't want you hanging out with people. They don't want you to see friends because friends might want to get out of the friend zone. They don't want you to be working around people because someone might hit on you at work. This person is terrified that you're going to... It's not even like, I don't want you to fall in love with someone else. I don't want you to like get naked with anybody else. This is possessive, very possessive, because you are not with this person. This is a reading for someone who's like single, and there's this person obsessed. What are you out here doing? Who are you hanging out with? Where did you sleep last night? Whose bed were your boots under? Right? Isn't that the song? It's an old one. I don't expect all of you to get that reference. Dang it, now that song's gonna be in my head. All right. So we have insecure. Insecurities may be affecting your relationship, and different pages. You feel like this person from your past, the magician, is someone who just approaches a relationship differently than you. Maybe there are rules or expectations that differ between the two of you. Maybe there's just a willingness to like actually know yourself and be authentic. That's a little bit easier for you, because I feel like this person is the one with the insecurities. I mean, after all, they're out here like literally obsessed with who is potentially going to like convince you to take your clothes off. I don't know if they just felt like you are more attractive or they don't offer enough. But their goal is they want to convince you that the two of you could get back together. I don't think they have the long-term intentions, though. And I feel like you have been really focused on understanding what's going on and appreciating reality, right? You're not here to wear rose-colored glasses or believe an illusion that somebody wants you to believe just so that they can have a little bit more time with you. This is the situations deck. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit common, especially that possessiveness. Anxiety, scared, panic, interlude, pause, timing factor, and gossip. I'm telling you, I just keep hearing, we were on a break. I thought we were going to come back together. So, you know, why are you hanging out with other people? Looking at your social media, wondering, like, why are you hanging out with so-and-so? Why did you have to sit so close to somebody who's so attractive? Why did you have to wear that outfit? You know it makes your butt look good. Like, they're just freaking out over how you spend your time with other people and what that could possibly mean. Hello, Alice. How are you doing? So we have synchronicities, signs, 1111, 222, 333, and settlement, agreement, compromise. We talked about this and we are not together anymore. It's none of your business who I'm hanging out with. Seems to be the conversation. You know, we couldn't figure out how to make things work between the two of us. Therefore, my understanding is I don't have to be, you know, exclusive with you, or I don't have to tell you what I'm up to, who I'm hanging out with. They're really struggling with this. Some of you may have felt like this person was making it difficult for you to spend time with them before things ended. They may have been a little bit more of the runner and you might have been the chaser. And now that dynamic has changed. Whatever it is, we have somebody who's more interested in trying to figure out what's going on with you than they were when you were dating, because they're scared, because they're nervous you're going to move on. And I think for a lot of you, it's because this person's realizing they mistreated you. They led you on, they lied to you about what they were doing, or they lied to you about their intentions. And it's like, oh, well, I guess maybe that makes sense. If this is a person who feels like they understand what they're looking for and what they deserve, if I can't offer that, then I guess, yeah, they probably would walk away. Let's get a few from the Hidden Truth Oracle. Hello, Abdul. How are you doing? Oh, it's only 7 a.m. for me, so it's good so far. What else do we have? I feel you even though we are apart. This person feels like they can hear how you would respond to a situation even though you're not there. For some of you, this person talks to you like you are there. Finding out the truth crushed me. I look for you everywhere. This is someone who feels like they know where you tend to spend your time. And if they didn't have someone else like reporting to them, they might have even seen you. You know, oh, I went to the local like bar and saw you hanging out with so-and-so and so-and-so. Yeah, you must be banging one of them. But they're looking for you in part because they want to know, like, who are you hanging out with? Do you still want me? Don't you want me, baby? They're very attracted to you, and they know that other people are attracted to you. You speak to me through music. This is what I'm saying. So I feel like I'm seeing someone who's driving around, lyrics in the music make them think about what you would say to them, and then they respond like angrily, like, well, I didn't know that's what you wanted. Maybe someone in the next car is like, you okay? Is everything all right over there? What's happening? I wish things could be different. I wish I could share my good news with you. There's something that they want to celebrate, something that has gone well for them, and there's not a lot of people who want to celebrate with them, but they know that you would if they hadn't messed it up, right? Hello, Power. Hello, EDA. How are you doing? Hello. Can I call you Maj? Let's see what else we've got with the romantic tarot, and then I've got to go eat some breakfast because my stomach is growling. All right, what else do we have? We have the bear and the key. Stars. I think for many of you, this person is finding some way to get access to your social media, even if you have blocked them, whether that's a catfish or a third friend or a third party. They feel like they have some way to find out where you're going or who you're going with. They might find out you're going on a trip with all your friends and feel like you're gonna just like, you know, be with the entire island. I don't know. This person's a little bit like they've lost it a little bit. So they have this good news that they want to share with you, but it's kind of hampered or overshadowed by the fact that they want to use that as an excuse to figure out what's going on with you. Are you still single? Are you seeing anyone? What's gonna happen, right? Are we going to come back together? Or are you already with someone else? This is the Romance Angel Oracle. That's entirely possible. Hello, Nat. How you doing? Happy holidays. So we've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like this is the King of Wands who has an interest in a real relationship with the hermit individual. Your love life is being affected by children. For some of you, this is about making sure you have the right kind of environment to raise your children, or you don't feel like this person would be a good parent, or you don't want to be a parent to their children. And for yet still more of you, this could just be someone who's super childish and you don't want to parent the person that you're in a relationship with. And yet, when you walk away from this person, there's someone of, I don't know, integrity and authenticity who seems to want to have a high level of commitment with you. So don't let the person from the past distract you from someone who actually has an interest in you. You just have to be discerning because there's also a few people who they just want to dine and dash. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Thank you for hyping if you're able to. And I'll see you in the next reading. Toodles.